The Psalms are a glorious book of praise. So why do Psalms 42 and 43, which are close companions, dwell on the theme of depression? Because the Psalms are realistic. They provide songs for even mature believers who want to rejoice in the Lord but don't always feel like it. Christians can always sing, even when miserable, Psalm 42 and 43 prove. These two Psalms, like others, can also help happy Christians sympathize with those who struggle with depression. The writer is struggling. He feels trapped in darkness. He suffered from spiritual dehydration, stubborn sadness, and extreme uncertainty and pessimism. He feels trapped beneath the pounding torrent of God's waterfall. Of course, everyone cries, but sometimes his tears had become his food, verse 3. Literally, they ran down his face and into his mouth. Perhaps figuratively, he fed on them, ruminating on his sadness like a cow chewing its cud. This isn't healthy, but it happens, even to serious believers, even to pious and dedicated worship leaders, like the author of Psalm 42. Depression is not a sign of atheism, but of how sin has twisted everything in God's good world. But as low as the writer felt, he did several things that helped him begin to break out of his depression. First, he asked good questions. Why are you cast down, O my soul? And why are you in turmoil within me? Verse 5 and 11. And in answer to the question, he names the troubles of religious persecution and apparent divine forgetfulness. This is good to name problems because foreign-feeling problems overwhelm us. Naming our troubles puts us on the path to wholeness. Second, the writer recalled past spiritual vibrancy. He once led worshipers to God's house with glad shouts and songs of praise, verse 4 says. What this proves to him is that his present sadness was a novelty, and so his future could reasonably be as happy as his past. Third, he counseled his soul to hope in verses 5 and 11. Of course, hope doesn't eliminate problems, as Paul makes plain in Romans 8:24. Instead, hope is the confidence that a better day is coming. So you can work to defeat depression not by imagining happiness, but by believing the rock-solid reasons to trust in God. After all, the God of love is with us, even in the night, as verse 8 says. None of this guarantees a quick fix for depression, but Psalm 42 offers good counsel for how Christians should fight the darkness that threatens us. And while the spiritual fog doesn't vanish, Psalm 43 shows that it does start to lift. Here is Psalm 42. To the choir master, a maskil of the sons of Korah. As a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been my food day and night, while they say to me all the day long, where is your God? These things I remember as I pour out my soul, how I would go with this throng and lead them in procession to the house of God with glad shouts and songs of praise, a multitude keeping festival. Why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. My soul is cast down within me, therefore I remember you from the land of Jordan and Hermon, from Mount Mizar. Deep calls to deep at the roar of your waterfalls. All your breakers and your waves have gone over me. By day the Lord commands his steadfast love, and at night his song was with me, a prayer to the God of my life. I say to God, my rock, why have you forgotten me? Why do I go mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? As with a deadly wound in my bones, my adversaries taunt me, while they say to me all the day long, where is your God? Why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God.